of this shit. It's every fucking month with this dumb raw bullshit on a pay-per-view that expect people to pay for.
The same thing can be said about AEW. They said it was like a Dynamite card, and I'm like,
what is
All In?
No, it wasn't. Crazy. There was like multiple title matches and shit. So we're going into Payback. Payback doesn't even. They're advertising Gunther and Gable, which is probably their best storyline-driven title feud they have right now.
I guess Seth and Finn.
No, it's not Seth and Finn. Seth and Finn's done.
Seth and Shin.
Shinsuke. Okay, so they're advertising this Intercontinental match for the fucking Raw following Payback. It's not even on Payback.
So one of your title holders is it on a pay-per-view?
Welcome to We Like Wrestling podcast.
It's hard to believe it's We Like Wrestling podcast.
It's so fucking stupid. It's just...
We're coming off of a very hot historical pay-per-view from AEW, All In.
Wow.
Wembley Stadium.
Half the arena was closed off for hard cam. I have it on good authority. I watched it from Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I know.
Look, Clinton from Hershey. I paused it and counted every single person.
Free tickets. I heard from my friend that's in London.
I counted every person and I watched it.
81,000 people. That was
it.
That was the paid.
Was that in the building?
That was paid attendance.
Paid attendance. Yeah, I asked that. It was paid attendance.
There's multiple sources. That's
not a 93,000 thing.
No,
it's supposedly not.
There's multiple dirt sheets, and Tony Khan himself said again on the press conference, it's 81,000 paid. That didn't include any comps.
Yeah. I don't know about that. The whole goddamn Knight family was there. Dennis Knight was there. Fucking LA Knight was there.
Either way,
that's Saray's. Yeah. That was.
It looked, the Reading High Red Knights were there.
It looked fucking fantastic. The overhead shots,
the blue knight, the red knight, the white knight,
Las Vegas Golden Knights. It looked fantastic. It sounded
the Black Knight from Monty Python.
The knight.
His head was there.
The knight from Sean's team, Survivor Series.
The red knight, the blue knight, and the white knight. That's
the Dark
I already
Knight.
Covered that. God damn it. What the fuck is the Dark Knight?
Batman.
I hate that movie.
Just got quiet all of a sudden. All right.
But All In, great pay-per-view in my opinion.
Batman Begins is better.
They're going back next year around the same time.
That's what they think. There's monsoons and hurricanes and wildfires. Maybe London will burn.
Shout out to
can't predict this shit.
Shout out to ABJ.
Yeah, our friend was there.
He got to experience
Very
that.
Cool.
He walked Abbey Road.
Good for
cares? That's so fucking. I get it. He's into music, so it's fine. I don't give a shit. I think the Beatles are one of the worst bands of all time. I fucking hate it. It's stupid. Beatles, Rolling Stones, don't give a shit.
Blackwell got to experience that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd probably do it if I was there too, obviously.
But All In, I liked it. I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it. I do feel like, though, All Out is very underwhelming because obviously it's the weekend after All In.
They have so much to try to cover in so little time.
What I do commend TK for is
TK. God.
Tony Khan.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they're buddies. So. Yeah,
that's what everybody on like Twitter.
That's what his friends call him.
TK. I'm like, all right, whatever.
There's no Twitter, buddy.
Yeah, it's X.
The Dynamite after All In, it was a bit lackluster.
So what happened? So there's a battle royal for the tag titles, for the ROH tag titles coming up on Collision or Rampage. I'm not sure which one.
I don't know.
What happened to our Ring of Honor tag belts?
I didn't watch Dynamite.
Who had them?
It's a number one contender. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So not vacant.
What?
Oh no.
Adam Cole and they opened the fucking show by winning the ROH tag belt. They opened and closed the show.
So much with MJF and Adam Cole. Okay, all right.
They opened, technically not the show, 0 Hour, by winning the ROH tag belts.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that.
Oh.
And then Jack Perry used real glass.
And Punk.
Cry me a fucking river.
Yeah. Apparently both of them got suspended.
Well, I haven't heard anything about Punk yet. Mm-hmm. I also heard he was backstage and I guess Brody King had a problem with him too.
Yeah.
Does this guy have a death wish?
There's a common denominator.
And Miro?
Brody King and Miro.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've seen Miro's like live streams and shit of him playing like video games and how he reacts with people. You have to be an asshole to piss him off.
And we've seen Punk's
I also
mixed martial arts career. You probably shouldn't be picking fights.
Nicky Gale or whatever the fuck his name is. He's like half of Miro's size, and he couldn't even beat him.
So Tony Khan, the reason Dynamite was lackluster is because of one, there was some sicknesses and flight issues, I guess, and two, he offered.
That. But yeah, I knew about the second thing you were gonna say.
He offered, if you want to attend Bray's services, go ahead. So that's nice to hear. I don't know who attended. I didn't see anything, but. So, a weekend, literally 7 days after All In, they have All Out in Chicago. CM Punk might not be there. Jack Perry might not be there. There were some funny signs on Dynamite I did see.
I saw one, and then it just flipped.
Yeah. But the All Out card is kind of I mean, Samoa Joe and...
you told me to pull up All In. I have All In.
Yeah, let's talk about All In first.
All In.
So the 0 hour pre-show was
MJF and Adam Cole against Aussie Open. They won the tag titles.
That was that's thrown together.
No, that's Ospreay's team.
No, I mean Cole and MJF.
Yeah.
That was a tournament of thrown together teams.
Yes,
and they're the finals or the last ones left, whatever, right?
Well, they already got that. They faced Revival, FTR, whatever.
Okay,
they lost.
Yeah.
But apparently it was a good match. I didn't watch it.
It was good, yeah. The kangaroo kick happened.
What's with that shit?
I don't know.
What the fuck is I don't like that.
I don't even know what that is, but...
He does this like gopher thing, and then he kangaroo kicks him.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I picked yes on the scorecard, but I didn't know what it was.
It was a good match. I'm not sure how I feel about MJF. Like, I like MJF as a face,
so he's a double champion now, MJF.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, MJF won.
Oh, yeah.
Not really. He's two separate companies, technically.
That's true.
In technicality.
Now there's a feud with Roddy, the Kingdom, and MJF.
This I like because it's showing that Adam Cole can't be trusted. He just turns his back for the next best thing. He left the Kingdom to join the Bullet Club. He left the Bullet Club to join WWE, and he took his friends with him.
Won the title, NXT title. Now he's going to do the same with MJF.
I liked it. I actually liked it.
I didn't know that they had established him and Roddy in AEW yet.
Yeah, Roddy debuted helping him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't get to watch it every week, so I miss.
Kyle is still out.
Uh-huh.
Don't know if
I know Fish is gone, long time gone, yeah.
He's working anywhere.
Really?
What was the other 0 hour match?
That was the Jack Perry and Hook for the FTW title.
That was I figured Hook would get it back.
It was a nice little, from what I saw, it was a nice little hardcore ECW style match.
Yeah. Seemed slippery for some reason. They went on the car and they
It's London. Everything's wet.
Yeah.
It's like Seattle.
It rains all the time over there.
Can't rain all the time. Eric. Jared, do you have any idea what I'm talking about? It's The Crow.
Yes.
So
Worst fucking movie. It's
there
good. Good
man.
movie, but God, it's so fucking annoying.
was there only 2 0 hour?
Yeah.
And then what opened?
And then a bunch of other shit, like with Build and... Oh, they had... was that on 0 hour? The Grado thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on 0 hour.
And Monet, Mercedes Monet, they showed.
They just showed her in the crowd.
On the 0 hour. Yeah.
Yeah. They just showed her.
Well, she can't work, right? She's a broken foot or
She
something?
didn't even,
She's
like
injured,
she's just sitting there watching it. It's not like she was even came to the ring and going, "I love you, London. We'll fucking beat some ass" or something. I don't know. Football sucks.
So they just showed her. Was it no?
That's it.
No, she's coming to AEW or nothing? Just
No, not at all.
What?
They can't afford her.
What opened All In?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
Look in my eyes.
Everybody, so
what do you
All In,
see?
it was like WrestleMania. Everybody was wearing white.
Where the fuck is Jack Perry?
That match was okay. Not what I expect from CM Punk.
That's because he was so preoccupied with trying to choke out Jack Perry.
It's also
He already had a match in the back.
Yeah.
CM Punk and Joe are old, so
They are. You're not going to get 2000 whatever,
We're saying
3
Ring
or
of
4
Honor.
or 5. Yeah, you're not getting that.
They're not prime.
It's a fun throwback, but it's just not. Can't expect.
So I feel dumb because I don't know what's going on. What's this real world
I was
championship?
just about to ask that. I have no idea what's going on.
Because I
do you
was
mean?
talking to my son. I'm like, oh, this for Samoa Joe's Ring of Honor belt? And he's like, no, Dad, it's for the real world belt. I'm like, what? What's this, Ric
'cause
Flair?
Yeah, because Punk is saying that he never lost it.
So does he have a belt with him? That he just
Yeah, he
carries?
spray painted it black.
Put an X on it.
Does this now makes maybe sense of what I was saying at Bowling Monday? How I was not defending my title, and that if he wants a title, he can take the black one and spray paint it and be the world.
Yeah, because I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, what? I'm lost.
Yeah, that just randomly started.
I thought it was for Samoa Joe's Ring of Honor
Came
belt.
out after he came back to Collision and all that. He had his match, whatever match was his first match back and shit. Him and FTR and shit. Once they were done doing him and FTR, he came out and he took the belt out of the bag. He's like, I still have this, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm the real world champion. And then he spray painted it black for some reason with an X. I guess because of his hand. He puts X's on things.
Probably.
And then that's what him and Ricky Starks, I guess, were feuding about.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, because he got stripped of it with the whole
really know.
Apparently,
backstage thing, right?
at All Out, it was supposed to be Starks and Punk, but with Punk being suspended.
At All Out, it was supposed to be Starks and Punk.
Yes. In Chicago.
Why?
Because
They
they're
ended
they're
that. They
still
had
doing
their
that.
match, didn't
They're
they?
still doing that feud. It's 1-on-1. It's
They,
1-1.
they had the match.
They have 2 matches. It's 1-1.
How did Ricky Starks beat him? Is Ricky Starks the real world champion now?
He beat him in the Owen Hart thing.
Oh, so this is before
That's
he was
what-
defending.
that- yeah.
This is before CM Punk decided he was still a champion.
So he beat him in the Owen Hart thing. That's what started it. And then they had another match.
Yeah, but he already had his title opportunity.
I don't know. Tony needs help.
Yeah, he
has,
builds
like,
these
3
guys,
shows.
and they get to like this almost there climax, tippy top fucking, and then it's just like dead. We
Maybe-
saw it with so many people. We saw it
Maybe-
with Hook. We saw it with Jack Perry. We saw it with Starks. We saw it with Darby Allin. We're seeing it over and over again that these guys get right there, and then it's WWE guy.
Maybe it's because he's scared that the Hangman thing will happen again.
That's true. That's the guy that
He was the first
so
original.
you're one of one. You're 1 for 1 because yeah.
Well,
You're
MJF,
1
yeah.
for 2. Is what I should say.
Yeah.
MJF.
Yeah.
But I mean, that guy's
Because
gonna
you had
pull anything
Jericho,
off.
Kenny.
Yeah, MJF's
Mox.
going to pull everything off.
Yeah. I don't know. Eventually, you're going to need another title.
It wasn't Hangman's fault either.
As the real world champion, we'll call that the collision belt.
Champion's only as good as his opponent.
You're only allowed in that locker room if Punk says you're allowed.
I don't know, because Hangman.
You're not
just-
allowed in collision anymore.
we were all hype on Hangman, and then he got the title, and it was just like,
CM Punk's going to post a list like Cody did, but it's going to be the people who aren't allowed on collision.
So CM Punk.
Not allowed to be there. They can't come to Chicago. I own Chicago. Bret Hart owns Canada. I own Chicago. Can't come to Chicago.
I know that's your boy, Jared, but man, the more I hear about him, the
No.
more he seems like a dick.
I'm a fan of his in-ring stuff.
Was. Can't say it's still up to par, man.
It's not, but I still
Not
it's
to be still yelling around best in the world.
no.
There's a line of at least 10 to 20 guys that are ahead of you.
Yeah.
And one of them is in the same class as you. Brian, he's just hurt.
Yeah. It's
But
just
he can still make the claim.
yeah.
So Punk won, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's twice he beat Joe.
So what was the next match?
I don't remember what the next match is. Like, they're not in order. I just knew that was the first match.
Was it?
So let's go Jericho and Ospreay.
That was better than I expected.
Really? Jericho was better than you expected, is what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm serious. Because I mean, what?
I mean,
you
we know how
expect the
great-
world from Ospreay.
Yeah, we know how great Ospreay is. There were still botches, which you'd expect from a 51-year-old and a 26-year-old, whatever he is.
Man, I hope he goes to the Fed. I also don't.
I don't.
But I also do. You don't.
I don't
You
know
don't
if
want
I-
to see
Sorry.
Ricochet and him, Logan Paul, AJ Styles,
There's dream matches, but
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, L.A. Knight,
Yeah.
Cody. Come on!
it's
I
dream
just
matches.
gave you a
it's
fucking
dream matches.
2 years of matches for
But I
him.
don't think they're going to do that.
No, but maybe. I mean, you didn't think they would do it with Cody.
Fucking
You thought Cody would have his one shot in the main and then back down to obscurity.
kind of is.
No. The story's not over. You gotta believe. Baby.
So Jericho started.
Did you know Dusty Rhodes is his dad?
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Jericho performed Judas live. He started with the Freddie Mercury "Ayo" thing, and then as he was
No, he
singing,
didn't. No, he didn't. Please tell me you're kidding.
Yep, he did.
I gotta find Instagram.
He did.
He posted. I know it's in jest, but I've got to tell you what he wrote.
So he was singing Judas as he was walking to the ring, which it didn't sound good, but
So, Aerosmith at Fenway Park, 38,000 people.
yeah.
Beatles at Shea Stadium, 55,000 people. AC/DC at Donington, I don't know where that is, 72,000 people. Fozzy at Wembley, 81,000. It's in jest. I get it. Because he wrote, I'm running with it. I get it.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't even post that. Fuck you. Out of respect of those people, I don't even like any of those bands. Out of respect as a musician, you shouldn't have even posted that.
I mean, that's something he can say now. For
No, that's not those people
They
did not
technically performed
The first three
People
sold
paid to see
tickets
those.
to see them.
They paid for a wrestling show, and Jericho sang a song.
I'm glad Ospreay won.
That's like saying who sang the national anthem at WrestleMania 3.
Aretha Franklin, was it?
That's like saying Aretha Franklin sold out 93,000 plus fans.
She sang in front of 93,000. That match was better than I expected, not because of Ospreay, but because of Jericho. You mentioned that Ospreay's gear looked more like
I think it was like a Bulldog throwback, traditional type thing. I
Again.
mean, yes, it's which obviously Bulldog's is also the Union Jack. So
I will say 75% of the roster looked great in white.
Was he coked out too, like Bulldog was?
No, it's crack.
Oh, sorry.
But no, I don't think Ospreay does crack.
What else?
Maybe, I don't know.
Nine.
I fucking love Ospreay's finisher, by the way. I fucking love it.
Let's go with the trios match. Omega, or what do they call it? Golden.
Golden Elite against Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
A lot of gold. JR even mentioned that. Why is everything gold? He said that on commentary.
Well, Golden Elite is because Golden Lovers are
Yes.
there.
Young Bucks came out.
How many different versions of the Elite are there? There was like the Undisputed Elite with Adam Cole,
is
wasn't there?
Kenny and Bucks.
It's just giving it different names. Like the Elite is is Kenny and Bucks, but technically it's also Hangman and Cody.
Yeah.
And Marty
Yeah.
and,
And Cole.
who?
Cole, I guess.
Maybe.
But the Elite.
No, they're the Undisputed Elite, and then Hung Bucks is
Hangman and the Bucks.
That on BTE they did a segment with that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
He
I
made
like
shirts that said Hung Bucks, and it was.
I like.
So the Young Bucks.
I'm happy that Juice is getting recognition that he deserves because that motherfucker is amazing.
He's good.
that. So it's Kenny and the
So
Bucks. And
good.
who?
And Okada.
C.J. Parker was never going to amount to anything that Juice Robinson is amounting to.
It wasn't Okada, was it?
What? Okada?
No. Who?
Takeshita?
Kenny's Golden Lover.
No, Kota Ibushi.
Ibushi. There we go. So it's
Not
Ibushi.
Kenny's Golden Love. That makes it sound.
Ibushi, Kenny, and the Bucks against.
No, not the Bucks. Bucks were with FTR. No, it was a trios match. It was Hangman.
Look, there's so many tag matches on the card.
What the hell?
There were they
no.
did 4 tag
Was it like
matches
12
in a row.
people in this match? I mean,
No, it's a trios match. It's
yeah.
it's 3-on-3.
over Jared told me like 6 guys are in
No,
this match.
it's Jay White, Juice, and Takeshita versus Omega, Hangman, and Kota Ibushi.
To be fair, they had the guns at
To be
ringside
fair.
too.
So does Don Callis just manage Takeshi or all of them?
Takeshi.
That whole group or just...
Because he's also managing Jericho.
No, he turned.
I don't
Oh.
what I don't understand what this
he
is all
might be
about.
he might be managing the guns. I don't know. Because the guns are part of Bullet Club Gold.
The Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Guns
so
are in
yeah,
the
this-
Bullet Club, yes.
This match was pretty good. I mean, obviously Kenny.
That makes sense. Guns in a Bullet Club.
Well, no, it's not even that really.
No.
I mean, they're just. I guess they're
once Daddy Ass split away from him, they were just like, "Hey, here you go."
They're. I mean, that is how the Bullet Club came to be. Was Machine Gun Carl Anderson. So the real rock and roll. I didn't give it its name.
That match was pretty good. Kenny didn't have any exciting gear. I'm kind of disappointed.
I tell you, he's wearing the same fucking gear every time.
So who won that match?
Takeshita.
Yeah.
Pinned Kenny. So
Yes.
now it's Kenny versus Takeshita at All Out.
Which makes sense. That's
He's come a long way. Good for him.
I wanted Kenny and Ospreay, but it makes sense.
And we get well, I guess we'll get to that later. So we got Stadium Stampede. How was that? Clusterfuck.
No,
That's
actually,
the
believe
that
it or
the
not,
Mox.
Everybody, just take a bunch of guys that were there.
That the Blackpool.
Yeah.
Okay. Santana Ortiz.
believe it or not, I liked this a lot more than the pre-recorded ones.
No, that's Anarchy in the Arena.
Well, Stadium Stampede was COVID.
I thought Stadium Stampede.
No, that's the first one they did. That
No,
was Jericho.
I thought that was Anarchy in the Arena. What's the difference between them?
It's the same-
Also, what is the
It's the same
difference? Okay.
So during
What was
COVID,
the one
they
with
did it in the Jag Stadium.
What's
Matt
the one they
Hardy?
just did one? That was I thought that was Anarchy.
Matt Hardy in the
Arena.
water as a different character every time they came
Yeah, I
out.
thought that
Remember?
was Anarchy
that
in
was
the Arena.
funny.
That was at the arena.
Yes. So what was?
Stadium Stampede was at the Jag Stadium.
What the hell?
I don't fucking know.
It's the same thing. But I enjoyed this a lot more than the pre-recorded ones that they...
It's a walk and brawl match. Let's call it that. What it is.
Yeah, they're not really wrestling.
Mox bladed something stupid again.
Orange
they-
Cassidy looked really cool.
Yeah.
Fucking gimmicked up.
OC fucking... Yeah.
Oh yeah, he took the skewers.
Still not sure why the best friends in Blackpool are feuding, but okay.
Started with that
I
triple
really
threat,
don't
yeah.
fucking get it.
Doesn't make any sense.
Mox took the skewers to the head.
From Penta.
Oh.
Penta changed mid-match. Came out.
Oh, he did?
Came out in white and black because he was Penta.
Oh.
And then he went backstage with somebody to brawl.
Penta El Negro?
Came back as a evil Penta.
Oh. Well,
I-
there was Penta Black, which is Penta El Negro.
He came out in red.
Oh.
Evil Penta. I don't want to say it because I'll butcher it. But Sue came out. I didn't know
Yes.
on the scorecard.
I did.
I had
know.
no clue.
I
What
did.
is-
And I was like, once it was on there, I was like, of course she's fucking coming out.
I thought that was like Moxie's weapon or something, like Sue. Or
That's
Like Barbie.
and he had that plant. Remember, he had a plant in WWE?
Janice was Abyss's.
Yeah.
That thing he can't ever actually hit somebody with,
Yeah.
or he will murder them.
Yeah.
that's Trent.
Mitch was the potted plant.
Yeah,
Trent's
yeah.
shoot mom, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't fucking.
But OC was
Judy
gushing blood.
Bagwell.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Trent was.
Is she
bleeding.
going to call in when he doesn't want to come to work either?
Did we get anything from that match? I know it's Yuta against. Oh yeah,
Yeah, we got-
Yuta and Eddie.
Well, that and we got. No, it's not Yuta and Eddie. We got that on Dynamite. It is Yuta and Claudio versus Eddie and Shibata.
That's right. Yeah, at all out. Yeah, and then we also got.
Who wasn't even in that match.
No,
We also got Mox.
don't worry about that.
Mox versus OC.
You're overthinking about it. Come on.
So did Eddie and Mox sort of like stay away from each other?
Actually, there's a really cool shot of him like giving him the finger after going through a table.
So they sort of agreed to like,
It was.
I don't have a problem with you. I have a
No,
problem
because
with
he
that
put him
guy.
through. No,
Yeah.
they're done with that.
It
Now
was-
they're fucking going at
It was
it.
Eddie and Claudio most of the match,
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, because that's what you said last week. That
and then at the end, Eddie put Mox through a table, and then there was the camera panned over, and Kingston's just sitting there with Mox, and they're both giving each other the finger.
Yeah, it was
cool.
really good.
That's something to get
visual.
signed if you meet both of them.
Yeah, I don't know where I saw it.
and Eddie and Santana and Ortiz not cool with each other
I don't know.
Well, I don't
on screen. I mean,
know. Yeah. You also get Mox versus OC at All Out.
yeah, for OC's belt,
Yeah,
Intercontinental, international.
It's international.
all the oceans,
It used to be
title.
All Atlantic. Now it's the international.
all of the oceans title. That's what it's called. Coffin
That should
match.
be a good match
Sting and Darby versus Swerve and Christian Cage for some reason.
because it was Swerve and AR Fox.
Yeah.
When you said Cage, or we did the preview, I thought it was Brian Cage.
That would make sense because
When you said Cage, I thought, oh, it's Brian Cage. And I saw the scorecards like Christian Cage. I'm like, wait, oh.
they're all part of the embassy, I guess.
I was confused. I'm like, oh, it's the other Cage.
Yeah, so
Too many guys with the same damn name.
It was.
Don't ask me to explain. I don't even watch the fucking
It
show.
was Swerve. It was Swerve and AR Fox.
Good thing we don't have a podcast about wrestling.
AR Fox had trouble with his passport or something, so he couldn't travel. So
He's a felon.
he Swerve.
I don't know. I'm just.
Swerve turned on AR Fox, kicked him out.
That's what all Southern people think of black guys. He's a felon. He can't get out of this country.
And then I guess,
But I still want him to get out of this country.
I guess Christian got in there because it's Darby and Christian at All Out. Even though
Okay.
Christian's not the TNT.
Wait, it is? I thought it was Luchasaurus.
See, Lucha is the TNT title, but
He's champion.
How is this so hard? It's wrestling, for goodness sakes.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you overcomplicate it.
Luchasaurus isn't
Confuse
wrestling.
him, you lose him.
I guess he's just Christian's bodyguard, and Christian is doing all the work. I don't know.
know.
Hopefully that ends when Edge goes to AEW.
So Christian's not in the kingdom, or he is?
No,
Christian's not in the kingdom.
no, Embassy.
Embassy.
No.
Or Embassy. Yeah, sorry. Embassy.
Come on, get the 40 of the factions straight. Come on.
Everybody's in a group in this friggin' company.
It's gang warfare.
That match was. Joker Sting showed up.
Okay, who cares?
Came out to
Sheeta,
Destroy.
Britt Baker,
Who won?
Saraya. Who cares?
It was Darby and Sting.
Of course. Has Sting lost?
Sheeta, Baker, Saraya, and Storm.
No,
Has Sting lost?
no.
I haven't
He's
seen
had
him.
to have. I don't know.
I don't think he.
I
Has.
think they've lost matches that Darby got pinned, but I don't think Sting has been pinned.
The women's match sucked.
Did it?
It did.
That was the only women's match, right?
It seemed
just one.
it
So this is
seemed
all
kinda-
5 in at once?
All four.
Like 4,
What
okay.
was the fifth?
I thought it was 5, sorry.
No, Ruby showed up. It seemed.
And now
kinda-
she's feuding with Stat,
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
So Paige came out with the "We Will Rock You." Her whole family was there. That's why I was like, okay, Paige is probably winning. Saraya, sorry, whatever. She came out first. She had the big entrance. Tony Storm is doing this Marilyn Monroe type thing now.
That explains the promo I saw.
Yeah,
It's very weird from
Marilyn
Dynamite.
Monroe
like
wasn't
pin-up-
British.
pin up. No, but she has like
I
that.
mean, but neither is Storm.
She's Australian.
Isn't she? As I say, or New Zealand?
I don't know.
But she has
Same
like
thing.
the pin-up style hair, the blonde hair like Marilyn Monroe had. She does the robes. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, she was cutting a weird promo on Dynamite that I saw. Well, not I don't know. It was an interview.
So
She was talking funny too.
at first, Saraya.
She's not heel anymore?
Yeah,
is.
she's a heel.
Oh, all right.
At first, Saraya and Storm
Hey,
were
Marilyn Monroe was fucking the president. She's a heel.
they were working together.
And his brother.
They were still like,
I'm
hey,
sure
I want to
DiMaggio.
win, I want to win, but they were working together. And then towards the end, Ruby came out because it was Saraya and Storm like squaring off. And Ruby,
No, guys, we're supposed to be friends.
I guess somebody pushed somebody and then Storm hit Ruby. So Ruby walked off, and then that led to Saraya and Storm going at it.
Remember when we liked wrestling for like just the wrestling, and AEW was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get just matches. We don't
Yeah.
have to have all this convoluted
WWE's
bullshit."
for the gaga and the characters and for the
Yeah.
kids. AEW's for wrestling.
Not anymore.
I
You describe this
doesn't
shit, and
sell
I'm thinking,
tickets, pal.
is this a Raw that you're talking about? You described an episode of Raw?
Saraya won the title. It was expected. Was it deserved? Probably
didn't
not.
expect
She's
it.
wrestled like one match since she came back. How is she
It's the whole Daniel Bryan thing. It's the whole Edge thing. I couldn't wrestle, but now I'm a champion. I don't know where this is going afterwards, but it wasn't
FTR and Bucks.
good.
Good.
I would have thought that'd be like match of the night.
Wrestling match of the night, probably.
This is missing a match.
Cash Wheeler did a springboard 450.
It's not allowed. No flips.
Just fist.
That's what I
I
said.
didn't like the ending of that match because it was BTE trigger, then FTR did a BTE trigger, then the Young Bucks did one, and it was just kicking out. No Meltzer driver.
I don't like Jim Cornette, but I agree with him with finishers don't mean shit if you keep kicking out of them all the time.
The Bucks went for a Meltzer driver, and they did the Shatter Machine FTR one. It's good storytelling. Now Bucks and FTR are teaming up at All Out. Who are they going against? I sent the picture.
No. FTR is facing Jericho and Les Sex Gods.
No, I said it was
Sammy
Bucks.
Guevara?
It was Bucks and FTR against somebody. It was an 8-man.
I don't know, man.
We'll look at All Out then. That match was probably match of the night in terms of wrestling.
Holy crap! This is all very confusing.
That's what happens when you have to book 2 pay-per-views back-to-back
Confuse
weekends.
them, you lose them. The Acclaimed and Billy Gunn, which should just be called The Acclaimed, versus House of Black.
Good match.
For the trios title, right?
Trios.
House of Black was trios.
So,
I did see
Yes.
the Firefly thing.
yes.
That was very cool.
They did a tribute to Bray when House of Black came out.
Mm-hmm.
They were dressed in white and gold, which is weird, but you know.
It's not weird. You just think it's weird.
Buddy came out with a lantern, set it on the stage. As they were walking to the ring, the lights went out, and the camera panned to the audience, a bunch of fireflies. It was pretty cool. And then afterwards, I think, was it Buddy or Malachi?
I just have to tell you that as of 1 hour ago, the Outcasts are not broken up.
Okay.
Because there's a trios match on Collision of the Outcasts versus Baker, Stat, and Hikaru Shida.
All right.
I'm just saying.
It could be one of those where like, no, we're good. We talked it out, and then somebody turns or walks out.
Wait, what the fuck is happening? All right, let's get to fucking... Okay, yeah, House of Black, Acclaimed one. They have new titles. MJF versus Adam Cole, fucking match of the year, maybe, from what I'm hearing. Really good back and forth bullshit.
Yeah.
A lot of, is he going to, is he going to? We don't know what's going to happen, but they still...
Because Adam Cole was like sitting in the corner crying. Like,
Okay, my turn. Ricky Starks challenges Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to a strap match at All Out in 2023. This isn't from like
Do you know
20
why?
years ago. What?
do you know why?
Because he's like almost dead and he wants to
So
kill him?
The reason Starks got suspended was because he hit Steamboat with a belt when he was special guest referee against Punk.
Did he get suspended or did he get suspended?
Suspended.
Okay.
He used a belt on.
Ricky Steamboat has got to be like 85 years old.
Yeah, he doesn't look like it though.
Yes, he does.
But he's beating up an old man.
Yeah, it's the whole Jericho thing, man. Remember Jericho and Steamboat?
That was a long time ago, and Steamboat could still go.
So Adam Cole, after the match, he was crying. Roddy was there. He was like, I'm your best friend, whatever. Adam Cole teased that he was going to hit MJF
70.
with the title.
Ricky Steamboat.
Okay, so sorry. Jericho and Guevara are not facing FTR at the pay-per-view, but they have their sights set on the AEW World titles.
Yeah.
That must be what I saw, and I just assumed, okay, so they're wrestling FTR. Guess not.
Are we missing any matches from All In?
Oh God,
There was like 13 total matches.
no.
You watched it, you would know.
No, we're done.
So we're MJF and Adam
We've already
Cole.
moved on. We don't have time for this
two
pay per view
more
next week.
pay-per-views.
MJF came out with the devil thing. It was nice. MJF looks fucking amazing in white. By the way.
No, he looks amazing in general. The guy
Yeah.
is.
I really think Adam Cole's going to turn. I don't think it's MJF. But I'm hoping MJF goes back to being a heel somehow.
Yeah, it's weird.
So, while we're on AEW, what's the All-In card? Because I know they announced it, and I think there's
I'm
like
just seeing. I'm not seeing
Or All Out, sorry.
like much.
It's
Moxley versus Orange Cassidy.
it's Samoa Joe versus Shane
Taylor for the ROH title.
Whatever that is.
It's Hobbs and Miro. That should be a good match.
That I didn't see. That's not on there.
They're going to beat the hell out of each other. Those
That's
two.
not on here.
Is MJF defending the belt?
No.
Not as of now.
They're defending the tag titles.
Oh.
But I saw something about a tournament. Is there a tournament?
Roddy's going to be in the tournament.
What tournament?
Something about the world title elimination.
So is it happening?
I don't know. So that's the whole thing. Like Roddy on Dynamite came out and said, "I'm going to enter the tournament. I'm going to win. I'm going to do what you couldn't do."
So winner
title.
of the Battle Royal on Rampage, a tag team Battle Royal that has two guys right off the start. Two guys I don't know. I think one is that Namath. No, that's not him. I don't know. So it's got Hardy's. It's got 2.0, Aussie Open, the Embassy guys that I like, Righteous. Oh, that's Nemeth. And and somebody. Oh, that's Avalon. Is Nemeth and Avalon a team? Yeah, sure, they're gonna win it. Best friends, Andretti, and the one that's not hurt of the two brothers. Whichever one at this point isn't hurt, I don't know anymore.
The good one is hurt.
Yeah. We got, dude, just looking at Rampage, there's a tag team battle royal, a women's tag team match, a tag team match, and a one-on-one match.
I'm telling you, All In was a...
It's because the roster is so
Get 'em all in.
massive.
At
Get
Sky
everybody
Blue.
on the show.
Sky Blue and Willow versus Taya Valkyrie and Anna Jay. Nick Wayne and El Idolo de Vikingo versus Kip Sabian and Gringo Loco. Why? That's like a thrown together. Just have a 4-way at that point. At least it's not a tag match. You've already filled the heart.
Yeah,
Why aren't those tag? So those tag teams aren't good enough to be in the tag team battle royal.
Get everybody on the card.
And whoever the fuck Brian Keith is versus Hangman Adam Page.
Brian Keith is a local guy, I think, because I've been
Local
seeing
to where?
I've been seeing him all over my feed. Like, yeah, good job to Brian Keith. I don't know.
He's probably just an enhancement guy.
Is it the guy who the fuck is that guy?
I don't think so.
All In, there's only like 6 matches, I think. 7 matches, I don't know.
Right now,
Yeah. So with Payback coming up this weekend as well.
This
Payback.
weekend, it's Saturday, yeah.
oh god, Payback.
Payback, there's only 5 or 6 matches. So they're doing like the NXT thing.
That's enough.
It's very Judgment Day.
We don't know that. John Cena's coming back tomorrow.
That's true.
He could have a match.
So Payback is Damian Priest cashing in?
Why? It's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Balor and Priest.
Do you think there's going to be some friction?
I don't fucking know anymore. Has there been friction?
Yeah.
Look, I watched SmackDown for Bray Wyatt. Okay.
Well, they're on Raw, so
Okay, so LA Knight versus Miz.
That should be
That's
good.
the match of the night, probably. That's the match that's going to be to watch.
Not Seth.
Sure as
and
fuck is no, it's not. It's not.
They're probably going to have the Miz
It's not.
job.
It's not Seth and yeah, but it's going to be a good. I think.
I
It's
mean, he's
gonna
going to be like a jobber. I don't think he's going to do anything.
no, Seth and Shinsuke Nakamura are not getting me to watch. I don't think that's good. What the fuck is what's he whispering and he's talking about his back?
Apparently Seth has.
The problem is you
He's gonna
can't.
break his back
Shinsuke
and
has
fuck him in
been
the ass.
a nobody loser for so long.
He didn't win the title at
Exactly. He
Mania.
didn't do anything.
You can't suddenly go, oh, he's got a title
the
shot
moment
next week.
he did the fucking nut shot.
Me no speak English.
No speak English. Dead. Fucking dead in the water. You had King of Strong Style doing all this crazy shit in NXT, and then you bring him up and you do that.
He won the
It's
Rumble and
fucking
fans
dead.
were into it.
Yeah.
Remember, they didn't want Cena or Roman. They were like, oh, let it be this
Had a
guy.
good Intercontinental title reign. It looked like he was going to make his way back. It was with what? 2 guys. It was with
Cesaro and Sammy.
Cesaro and Sammy, yeah.
Sammy was kind of the leader, yeah.
And
And then,
just
but then
died.
he was like Rick Boogs, and he was like a comedy
I
team.
like Boogs and Shin though.
And then
But they
it
weren't.
was,
he wasn't a serious threat.
Grayson Waller and Cody Rhodes, but not in a match, in a segment on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, we wouldn't
People
want
are
Cody to
paying
wrestle on a pay per view or Roman.
People are paying for, and we also don't get the best title feud going right now, which is Gunther and Chad Gable,
Yeah,
which I've said it on here already. Let him pass the mark of being the longest IC champion.
She already has, right?
I don't know if he's
No,
past Honky
not yet.
Tonk.
Not yet.
No. It's coming
but-
close though. I think it's like a couple weeks.
And hey, here's going to be their saving grace. If I find out that Monday is the mark for one day, then okay, have your match on Monday and give it to Gable. But they're doing it on Raw. Gable's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
I told you this a long time ago when that shit started. I was like, this is getting over. This shit's gonna get over, and he's a good wrestler, so people are gonna like watching him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You also have Rhea. Against,
Also, I don't think people get what that's from. There's like a very small group of people who know what that's from. The shush. It's from Encino Man. Shush. Yeah.
You also
Do you
have,
remember that? Have you seen Encino Man
I've saw it.
15 fucking times or more?
No, I saw it once.
I used to
when
have the VHS.
first
man.
came out.
I loved it.
Many years ago.
You also have Rhea against Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Raquel
If
Rodriguez,
you're-
whatever it is.
If you're raging because I'm something up your grindage, just know if I had the whole Brady Bunch situation going on in my house, I'd be over there eating their food. Pauly Shore.
You have the brand new women's champion not doing anything.
Who?
Io. So
Didn't
you
have a
forgot
match.
already, didn't you?
I thought she does have a match.
Becky and Trish in a steel cage.
Oh, that's not on here.
Sammy and Owens.
Yeah, we said
we
that.
said
yeah.
that.
That's a street fight.
Becky and Trish steel cage. I remember. Yeah.
Raquel and Rhea.
Yeah. Hey, Ray's on a pay per view. Yay! Finally,
This does not say that. What'd you say? It's a steel cage?
Becky and Trish.
It doesn't say that on here.
And
Austin Theory and Ray. Who cares? Yeah, that's it. So
For the
it's
US.
Shannon Rollins, Rhea and Raquel, Becky and Trish, Theory and Ray,
Judgment Day.
Miz and LA Knight, Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes, and then the tag match. That's it.
The payback posters and everything is purple and gray. Ooh, Judgment Day.
So, Roman and Cody are two big stars. Aren't on it.
They're on it. Well, one of them is.
Well, that's true. Not wrestling.
Roman, they're letting that sit, though.
Who's next?
We got to recover from Jey Uso leaving.
Cena's next. That's why they brought him back.
God, I hope not.
They're going to feed him to Roman. They used to feed guys to Cena. Now they're going to feed.
Do you remember WrestleMania?
I didn't say I wanted it. I said that's what they're going to do.
So there's
Do you remember watching that match that I was hyped for? I thought this is fucking awesome. He's gonna make Theory look like $1 million, and fuck no,
it
man.
hurt both of them.
That was not Theory's fault. There was nothing in that match that was
No.
Theory's fault.
Theory did
So-
the best he could with what he had.
Cena is going to be on SmackDown for 7 consecutive weeks. So there was
How are you going to know we're not going to be able to see him?
there's dirt sheets. There's dirt sheets saying that Roman isn't going to be at Payback, which is true, apparently. And the next pay-per-view or 2 pay-per-views, I don't know. But they need to do something with the bloodline, right? So while Roman's out, Jimmy and Jay start,
No, Jay's gone.
Jay's gone.
Jay left. He quit.
And isn't
He's
Jimmy
going to
supposed
New
to be
Japan.
hurt?
Jay's going to New Japan.
And then they beat up Jimmy, so he's hurt. Just solo at this point.
No, Jimmy came back and turned on Jay at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, well, he hasn't done nothing since then, has he?
He got beat
on.
up by Jay. And then Jay was like, I'm out.
Well, yeah, so they both have him on.
Quit.
So it's
Quit
just
my-
solo.
I quit the bloodline. I quit my family. I quit the WWE. I'm out. You said?
Yeah. He's going to Impact with his wife. No, that's Jimmy. Yeah, I don't know.
No, that's Jay.
Jay, yeah.
Yeah, that's Jay.
Jay's married to Naomi, right?
Jay. Yeah.
I thought it was Jimmy.
No, it's
No, Jimmy's the one that likes to drink and drive.
yeah, Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Naomi.
No, Naomi's Jay.
Or they both drink and drive. They both
do-
get
do-
busted,
yeah,
or just the one?
They both got busted.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I can't.
Jimmy's the one that gets it a lot, though. Jay, I think, was just once.
Jay was one. Jimmy, I think, is like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay's the one that's with.
Jimmy is Jeff.
Jay's the one with. Yeah, Jay's the one that's with Naomi.
A lot of wrestling this weekend.
Well, there's a lot of stuff you could pay to see.
A lot of stuff that
That's
doesn't,
wrestling related.
that doesn't quite make sense.
Maybe it'll all make sense come Monday morning.
Yeah. So you got All In coming up in Chicago. All Out. Look, see? All Out in Chicago Saturday. Payback Saturday.
Owned by CM Punk.
Payback's in Pittsburgh. NXT Heatwave is coming up soon, I guess, too. I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
That's their pay-per-view.
Why are they doing it in September? Why would you call something Heatwave in September?
I don't watch that anymore. There's no one on there I
There's
give
a
a
cool
shit
breeze.
about.
They should call it Cool Breeze. NXT leaves are changing.
I don't know what on that show I care
NXT
about.
kids are back in prison.
September
Who cares? No one's going to watch it. That's what it should be called.
September 15th, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Three Legacies Wrestling.
There you go. Real fucking wrestling.
We also have the hamburger thing this weekend. They're wrestling there.
There is. If you're in the area, the Hamburger Festival,
Yeah.
AXW will be putting on some shows during the Hamburger
That's
Festival.
Saturday, I think, right?
Saturday, September 2nd.
Yes.
There's a hamburger eating contest.
which is kind of cool.
I might swing.
I would like to go. I would also like to know if our good friend, the Ice Cream Man, will be entering that hamburger eating contest, because he's from the area.
I'd love to see that.
That would be cool.
So, yeah, September 2nd this Saturday. Hopefully this is out by then. I don't know.
Get it out by then.
I will try. September 15th, Lancaster, PA, Three Legacies Wrestling. We will be hosting Al Snow there for a meet and greet. Come say hi to him and Head. Get some 8x10, some pictures, some figures. We have some figures to sign. Great wrestling there as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have SPF going against Dog Nation.
Debut of the new champion.
Bro Keller will speak after his impressive victory at the stadium show. Hawthorne won the Rumble, so we'll see what his mind is at. And then the following morning, next morning, September 16th, Hamburg, Pennsylvania, at the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse.
Waffle Mania.
Waffle Mania starts at 9 a.m. and goes till 11 a.m. You get to eat breakfast and ask some legends some questions. You got RVD, Tony Alice, I think, is there. And then a couple other people. There's a lot. So 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Robert Fulton.
Eat some breakfast, ask some legends some questions. It's hosted by Kevin Kelly. And then 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the Legends Fan Fest convention. $20 entry. Once you're in, you can walk around, do whatever you want. Everybody has their own prices for meet and greet.
Whatever you want. You can't, do mischievous acts.
What's stopping you? I don't condone that.
Laws.
We will have Al Snow and Mark Henry with us. Come meet them. And along with Mark Henry, you have the rare opportunity to...
Oh, yes, and those belts are beautiful.
To meet all 4 members of the Nation of Domination. I say all 4 because The Rock isn't realistic. You have Mark Henry, D'Lo Brown, Farouk, and Godfather, Kama Mustafa, whatever you want to call him. All 4 of them will be together for the first time since WWE. Since they were all together in WWE. So, it's a rare opportunity. You don't want to miss it.
There is a one of, 10?
There's only 10 available.
10 belts, and if you can make it happen, man, I suggest making it happen. It is a beautiful belt.
So, the title belt is a Nation of Domination custom intercontinental title.
And then the side plates have the Nation of Domination logos and their names on them.
Yeah, and then the globe in the middle is red, yellow, green.
Mm-hmm.
You can have all 4 of them sign
really,
it.
Really nice belt.
Along with that, you get a T-shirt as well.
I saw the mock-ups, and that was one thing, but seeing it actual in person, seeing what it looks like, it's beautiful.
I don't know the exact price. I want to say $400 or $500, but if you have some extra money,
also you get that, and you get it signed by all 4 people, and you get a picture with them.
Speaking of pictures, from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., you have the opportunity to get your picture taken in the ring with the Nation guys. So it's definitely a rare opportunity. It's $200 for a combo, which in my opinion, 4 people, great fucking deal. Great fucking deal, especially for a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You also have the opportunity to meet RVD, Sabu, and Bill Alfonso together. That's a pretty cool. If you can somehow find an 8x10 with all 3 of them, get it.
Yeah. Oh, that's not hard.
Yeah. Fucking awesome. Kurt Angle. He doesn't suck. Kurt Angle will be there. Johnny Rods.
Marty Jannetty.
You can also get the new Rockers. Marty Jannetty and Al Snow.
X-Pac.
X-Pac will be there.
Which is also a Marty Jannetty tag team.
Yeah. Maybe, possibly, we might get the U.S. Express if they both show.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe.
There's a lot of people there. This is the biggest Legends Fan Fest that we've ever been a part of. There's probably over 100 guests.
I must say, it is very male heavy. There's not a lot of girls this year.
Yeah, who's the...
Heidi Lee Morgan is the only...
I gotta believe that there is a big turnoff for women to do these now. With the things they've been going through with these conventions. People touching them, promoters or people bringing them in, treating them like shit and not paying them. So, I mean...
Yeah, no, I understand.
It sucks being a woman.
I would be weary too.
Yeah. Look, if you're a fan, be a fan. Don't be a creep.
Be a fan and be respectful.
If you see,
please do not grab women by the waist. Do not put your arm around them unless they say to do it. it's respect. I mean, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't want people doing that to your mom, your daughter, your sister. So don't do it to them.
And you wouldn't walk up to a stranger and just grab her. You shouldn't.
Don't you dare fucking say, well, I'm paying for this. No.
Not to take away from the woman thing, but even males, there's people that get bombarded at airports and shit. Don't do that. If you're a fan, you're a fan. Don't go waiting at an airport. That's creepy.
Or they're sitting at a restaurant with their family.
Yeah.
Off the clock, as you say.
If you want something, ask them politely when you're done. Do you mind taking a picture? Most of the time, if you're nice enough, they won't mind.
I got a picture taken with female wrestlers, and if they put their arm around me, then I do, but I don't.
No, I don't know if I ever have, but
you've encountered some like Eminem, Mercury, Nitro, Melina at like an IHOP or something.
Denny's when it was over here in Miami.
Saw them, went over, asked when they're done eating, they actually signed.
When you guys are done eating, can we get an autograph? And they said sure, and then we went and sat down and ate. And never.
Main point is be fucking respectful.
Yeah. They're people.
You have
people who have lives. Same thing you have.
You have a crush on these women wrestlers. That's fine, but be respectful. They're women. They're people. They're to you, they might be a celebrity, but they're normal people.
And don't be. I hear stories about men wanting these women to sign their penises and stuff. Like, let's not be dicks about it.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Well, how are you gonna do that? How are you going to pull it out in front of all these people?
I don't know. Like, girls get their tits signed by guys.
But you don't actually pull them out. It's the cleavage.
Yeah, you kind of like this.
You can at least, you're still covered up.
Yeah.
With your dick, you're not covered up. You're pulling it out in front of someone.
Yeah. But why would you even ask that? I mean, of all that you can get signed, that's what you want.
What are you going to do with it?
I just thought of the girl holding it to sign, I guess. That's their thrill.
Who would do that? I would say yes, and I would fucking yank it. I was like, yeah, give me that shit.
I'd be like, it's so small, my name won't fit.
Yeah.
I mean, the point is, don't do shit like that. Don't be like that.
The point is, be respectful. If you like these conventions,
fucking smash somebody's nuts.
There's going to be somebody that ruins it. Don't be that guy. Don't be that woman. Enjoy wrestling. Fucking AEW just had a historical night. Enjoy it. WWE will probably be in London too. Enjoy it. It's wrestling.
Like we said before, if Barry
Windham...
they
were in London. They had Money in the Bank was in London.
I mean, Mania, though.
If Barry Windham or Mike Rotundo come...
Please don't bombard them with Bray
Wyatt
questions.
Please be respectful. Don't get them to sign your Bray Wyatt figure thinking, oh, this is funny.
Don't bring them shit,
If we see it, we
Although the Randy Hogan thing's funny. Randy Hogan's going to be there. And I said, if we could find, like, knockoff Hogan toys, that'd be funny.
Yeah, dollar store ones, That's there. No one's deceased in that. But
yeah, exactly.
Let's not be... Yeah.
I'm also going to, I'm sure he gets the joke.
So, September 15th, come out to Lancaster, enjoy some great wrestling. September 16th, come out, enjoy the Fan Fest, meet a ton of people.
And wrestling afterwards.
Later on that night, there will be wrestling. Battlefield X.
Homicide.
Homicide will be there in action. We get Shun Walker against Andy Header.
Yeah.
Well, Homicide won't be at the meet and greet.
Homicide will not be at the meet and greet.
The Legends, okay.
If you want to see Homicide, you got to go to the show.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is pretty damn cool.
I was just making sure people knew that.
So I got Justin hooked. He's a big fan of Homicide.
Yeah, because it's going to be a long day. I'm going to want to dip early, but now I won't.
But Al Snow, Mark Henry, come out, come meet them. Meet all 4 members of the Nation of Domination. You won't have another chance in the near future.
A lot of wrestling to enjoy. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy All Out, enjoy Payback, enjoy NXT, whatever's on this weekend. Go to your local show. Biggest support is indie wrestling. You never know who you'll see on WWE TV. See you next week.
Later.